Hello, everyone. I'm Louis Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hello, Eric. Hi, Mom and Dad. Hi, Vivi. Hello, K Noon. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. Hello, Julie, Sue, Hakuzo, and Marine on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face in the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as many of you already know. So I hope everyone's been doing your homework. Okay, very good. As the homework is, whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. And hello, Kat. Thanks for joining in on YouTube. So, as we practice together, and of course, as today is Friday, our long silence day, even though it's our long silence day, take it as an opportunity to challenge yourself, to try and see if you can go a little bit longer. And it's okay if you can't. It's okay to take breaks. Because one thing about meditation is we're not racing, we're not competing against each other. We are simply learning how to slow down, take our time, finding our peace in that calm. But just like everything, it's not always so quick. It will take some time. For some of us, because we've been practicing the homework, it's very easy to go into it, even in the silence. But if you don't practice the homework that much, it's okay. You're still practicing. It might take a little bit more time. That's why I still lead you guys in. And hello, Pat. Thanks for joining here on Zoom. And hello, Ellen, on YouTube. So, as we practice together, even though this is a longer session, so don't feel like something's wrong. If it feels too long, it's okay to take a break, open your eyes, check and see if I'm awake or asleep. As every time you practice, take it at your pace, okay? And for those who know what they're doing, great. We get an opportunity to have longer silence to enjoy going inward easier, okay? And of course, this is, while of course in person together would be the best thing, the next best thing, here we are online together, live or even watching the recording. So, is everyone ready for some meditation? So I see Hago said, I'm in need of deep meditation. Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. As we know, breathing is a very natural and easy way to relax. And relaxation is a very important first step, not to be overlooked. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. So if you still have any discomfort, feel free to adjust. Adjust your body to feel comfortable, or at least content. That feeling of, I'm comfortable enough, feeling okay. Don't feel like you're doing something wrong because you move. You don't have to be a statue. Make adjustments when you need to. It's much better to adjust and allow yourself to go in deeper than to try to force yourself through your discomfort. Later on, you will feel how much is enough. Sometimes there's little bits, not quite discomfort, but maybe a slight feeling that's not quite as okay. Some of it's okay to ignore because it's able to ignore. But some continue to poke at your awareness, reminding you of that little annoyance or discomfort. It's okay to adjust. And then back to allowing our mind to slow down, take a break, to stay with our meditation object or image. Of course, it can also be a feeling. It doesn't necessarily need to be an object. Even visualizing a word, allowing your mind to stay with that one thing comfortably, relaxingly. This will allow our mind to slow down, to allow ourselves to go inward. And to go inward is to first let go of your expectations, letting go of what you think is going to happen, letting go of what you know is going to happen. And instead, allowing yourself to experience whatever happens. And as we experience, we let it be. We don't try to add or change or control whatever you're experiencing. We just go with the flow, allow it to take us wherever it takes us. Just keeping our focus, or really our awareness, at our center, or whatever spot feels most comfortable to you right now. As your mind becomes more calm, your focus point will gravitate toward your center naturally, even if it doesn't feel that comfortable right now. It will eventually. And you don't need to force it. You don't need to rush. So let it be wherever it feels comfortable right now. Take your time. Relax your body. Relax your mind. Oh. And now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, allowing it to be clean, clear, and bright, as if a light of peace is shining through. And this light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. And let this light shine out from you, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city, the state, or province, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world and out throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our coworkers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. And as we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sabbe Buddha Parapata Pajeka Nanchayang Balang Arahanta Nanchate Jenarakam Pantami Sapaso Sabbabuddhanupavena Sabbatammanupavena Sabbasankhanupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? As always, take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finish the session. As each time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. And it's an opportunity to see how we're doing. Of course, as you practice more and more, compare to other sessions. Now that we finished, never compare during, okay? And then that way you can see how your progression is going. Some days you're moving forward. Some days it's a little obstacle. That's okay. We'll continue to find ways to move forward and continue to see how to deal with those obstacles. And even having a meditation journal to remind yourself what you did today. That way when you go back later, you can go, oh, I had that problem before, and come back to it. This is actually the good thing of having a meditation journal. And as you practice more and more, the journal will be your regular practice, where you don't have to write it anymore, other than special occasions. But anyways, want to hope you all keep up your practice, and I'm very glad to be here meditating with you all. So now, before we go into questions, I want to say hello to everyone. Let's see. Hello, Simon. Thanks for joining in, and iPhone. Also, so the first question up, as always, thank you very much, Hakuzo. This question is, here, let me show you guys. He says, what advice can you give someone that has faced a lot of death, like pets or family members, to help them not feel that heavy feeling? It's a good question, and not always a easy answer. Well, first off, there is no easy way to get rid of that heavy feeling, because that's just something that we all will have to deal with. But one thing that can help us move forward is realizing it is reality, it is nature. Everything in this world, nothing lasts forever. A lesson that the Buddha teaches us, impermanence. As much as we want something to last, we want it to be there. We want to keep it with us always, but it will not last. So understanding that this is just fact of life. Anything that has life, even things that don't have life, matter. Even they eventually kind of disintegrate and erode. So it's part of us understanding this is just the way of life. This is what happens. When there's life, there's death. There's a beginning, there's an end. But the end doesn't necessarily mean it's over completely. It's, if we talk about it in science, it's energy. It transfers to something else. For our cells, our true selves, or you could say the soul or spirit, it also doesn't end. It moves on to the next thing. So one thing that we do as Buddhists to keep us connected is actually through spreading loving kindness, like what we just did before. And also dedicating merits, like doing any act of kindness, any good deed, and then thinking of them and sharing that good energy with them. For example, let's say there happened to be a charity drive, maybe a canned food drive or something like that, and you feel, oh, I want to go help out. Yeah, do that. Donate if you can. You help them out, and then just think of them, and I dedicate this goodness to my relative, to my loved one who has passed or who's no longer here. This is something that we do. Like right now is a Katina the season. A lot of our temples are doing the Katina robe offering. Even our group, we're doing this big offering that we're sending to make a lot of merit, and then dedicating to our relatives, as well as creating good merit, bun, for ourselves. And this is one way that we do it. But as you're going through the suffering, the pain, this is where friends can be very helpful. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they need to be there with you, but sometimes just getting to chat, hang out a little bit, can be quite nice. It's a way of releasing and being in that good environment with those that you love, those that you're friends with. So this is what I recommend to you. And it's something that we all go through. So the one thing that really does help, I guess I wouldn't say help, but it just takes time. Time heals. And as the time passes through, if you allow yourself to get out there and do something else instead of, for example, meditation has helped us find that calm even in the middle of the storm. That's what we're practicing for. And as our mind becomes more calm and able to move forward, that's what helps us be able to experience life instead of being stuck in the past that we feel sad about. So, like I mentioned last time, someone who doesn't have purpose or they feel they don't have purpose, look to yourself. What can you do for you right now? Start with that. It's a good way to help you slowly get out of it, but little by little. And of course, I'm always glad to be here to be your friend and ear to listen also. Okay, thank you very much for your question, Aguzo. Okay, Vivi has a question here. It says, my mind began to wander, so I recollected my past merits. Is it appropriate to use this method during meditation? Yes, actually, that is a very good way to do it. It's actually one of the 40 original ways of meditation back in the Buddha's time. To think of your good deeds you've done. Why is that? Whenever you do a good deed, most people think that once the deed is done, that's it. All the good energy is done right there. That's all the good energy you generate. But actually, you can generate that good energy before you do it, as you're doing it, and even after you've already done it. Because the energy that happens, it comes from within you. That good feeling you have from remembering, it's like you're reliving that good energy. Similar to our fears. When you think back, sometimes that thing still scares me. You feel it again. It's all because it's generated from your mind. Or, like I said, in Buddhism, we believe that mind and soul are one and the same. So understand it's like your spirit is in there. That good energy and the bad energy is there. So how we bring it back up is letting our mind be with that goodness. It brings that good energy back. So if your mind is wandering, and yes, that's a great way to do it. In fact, a lot of people, before we start meditation, for example, some groups will tell you to think of something you're grateful for, some gratitude before meditation. It's a great way to think of, helping your mind come back to that positive feeling. Good energy comes up first. And then close your eyes and meditate. It's a great way to do it. Thinking of past merits, the donations you may have done, or good acts of kindness you've done for people around you. Thinking of those things. It helps lift your spirit, help you feel at ease, and then continue. So yes, you're doing a very good job. And yes, it is actually one of the original 40 techniques back in the Buddha's time. Very good. Yeah, thank you for your question. So, with that, understand that when we meditate, we are all different. But the good thing is, we can always try different things that might help us. For example, some people like to play music in the background. It is a good way to start. Okay, now listen to that. It's a good tool to start. But I don't recommend it all the time because it can become a double-edged sword. You suddenly can become reliant. If you rely on the music, when the battery's out or the power's out, so you can't find peace anymore. No good. But it's a good way to help you feel at ease, kind of just let it drift, and then just kind of lower it until it disappears. And then allow yourself to be in silence. So it's a good way to start. Similar to many of you like to listen to my voice, or a lot of our followers like to listen to our master when we meditate. Same thing. It's like a way to help us kind of guide us in, get us to the right mode, and then allow ourselves to drift into the meditation, or really stay there in the silence longer. So there are many tools. Now with technology, there are many different sounds you can use. A lot of meditation apps. I'm not against them. I'm on one of them. I very much agree with all these wonderful tools. Use them if they work for you. That's why they're there. It's not so much that this tool is better or that tool is better or this is not good, it's not bad. Use it because it works for you. Okay? If you try, you go, okay, I like it. Great. Even meditation teachers, you don't have to follow me all the time. If you find someone that you feel, you connect with them, great. Go for it. I'm glad I got to help you on your path. I don't feel bad if you guys just suddenly disappear. Oh, no, I will feel bad, but at the same time, I'm also glad that you continue practicing. Because that's the main thing. That's why I'm here. I'm not here to become famous. I'm just here to try to help you all. And this is what is wonderful that we get to do this together. So I hope you all keep up your practice. Do it so that it helps you. That's what it's for. Okay? Okay. Any other questions or wonders tonight before we go? Okay. Then, then before we go, wanted to rejoice in your merits again. So here's a schedule, as you guys know. So tomorrow I'll be having the Saturday class again, but next week is our Katina ceremony, and also Wednesday, since we talked about those who passed away, Wednesday is our new moon. It's pretty much the same time as we do it here, but it's similar to full moon. Only we do a lot of gratitude, sharing loving kindness to our deceased relatives, and of course, as I mentioned, Katina's ceremony is coming up this next Saturday. Uh, I want to say, wow, that's our updated number. We're now up to 3,175. So I rejoice in all your merits that we get to make this big donation together. There's still one more week if anyone's interested. If you send it afterward, I'll still make the donation, of course, but the ceremony is on the 25th. So very, very glad that we get to do this together. And yes, my donation's in there too. So I'm not just like, hey, everyone makes a donation. But yeah, I made a good size donation in there also because I want Boon too. I want that good energy also. And I'm very glad that we get to do it together. And that's what's wonderful. So before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling, and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone. Good night.